Hi, I am Vibhor Gupta, an AWS and Microsoft Azure certified cloud professional. Today, in this video, we are going to use Lambda Edge function that will route traffic to S3 bucket based on the viewer's country. CloudFront adds the CloudFront viewer country header after the viewer request event or when the request is received from any user. CloudFront viewer country or origin request trigger can be used to change the Amazon S3 origin from which we get the content. Let's discuss this with the help of an architecture. In this architecture, we are going to deploy Amazon S3 buckets in 4 different regions. Our default bucket will be in US East 1 or in North Virginia region. Our regional buckets will be in Great Britain, France and Ireland region. Configure CloudFront distribution with origin as US East 1 region. Add lambda@edge function with regional buckets. Add trigger for CloudFront and deploy it as origin request in cache behavior. Simulate as users from different countries and access the content based on origin request or the country of the requester. Traffic coming from USA will be routed to our bucket in US East 1. Traffic coming from UK region will be routed to our bucket in EU West 2 region or the UK region. In the same way, traffic coming from France and Ireland will be routed to their respective buckets. Traffic coming from rest of the world will also be routed to our default bucket, that is US East 1. This architecture is useful to reduce the latency by moving content closer to the user. If there are any sovereignty requirements from the requester's country and data should be served from the same country. Let's log into the console and go to Amazon S3 bucket and create our 4 buckets. This is our S3 bucket dashboard. We are going to create 4 buckets in North Virginia, Ireland, Great Britain and France. Click on Create Bucket. Select the region US East 1. I am going to name my bucket as Vibhor AWS BUCKET. And then I will enter the name of the region -US -East -1. So I will just copy the name of my bucket such that I can create multiple buckets quickly. We have to uncheck block all public access as this bucket needs to be public. So click on acknowledge and then go down and click on create bucket. Now I will pause the video and quickly create all 3 buckets. So in the same way, you have to create 4 buckets. If you see, the name of my bucket is followed by the region and I am using the same name for all my buckets. Make sure that you are using the same format and the region is entered correctly, as we will be using it in Lambda Edge function. Now let's go to CloudFront and create a distribution. Before proceeding further, if you like the content of this video, please like the video and press the subscribe button. Enable all notifications as it will notify you whenever I am creating new and useful content on cloud, and also motivate me to create it often. Now click on Create Distribution. Click on Get Started. In the origin domain name, we have to select our default bucket. And our default bucket is in US East 1 region. Select it. Scroll down. And then in the default root object, enter index.html. Click on Create Distribution. It almost takes 15 minutes to deploy CloudFront distribution. So let's go back to our bucket and upload the websites. Click on Upload and then add files and folder respectively. Once you have uploaded all your files, click on Upload. So all of my files are uploaded. Now I will click on Close. I have to make this bucket public, so I will click on Permissions tab. Go to Bucket Policy, edit the policy, Paste the policy. I will share the link in the description. Now we have to change the ARN of the bucket. So select the ARN, copy it and paste it in place of the example bucket. Make sure you are not removing / and star from here. Scroll down and click on Save Changes. Go to Properties, scroll down, click on Static Website Hosting, enable it and enter the name of the files as index.html and error.html. Move back to a bucket. So one of our site is public now and data has been uploaded. So in the same way, I am going to upload data for all 3 buckets and I am going to pause this video. So I have uploaded content in all my 4 buckets, made them public by using a bucket policy and also enabled them for static hosting. Now let's try whether our static hosting is working or not. Click on a bucket, scroll down and click on the link. So if you see, this is EU West 1, which represents my Ireland region. So it's correct. And this one is EU West 2, it should represent UK region. And it represents my Great Britain region, that is also correct. The third one is EU West 3, which represents France, and you can verify it over here. And now the fourth one, which is our default bucket, which is in US East 1, and it represents our default US S3 bucket. So we have configured all 4 buckets and all of them are public and can be accessed via website endpoint. Let's go back to CloudFront. So the status has been changed to deployed. We can verify it using the domain name. Click on it and open it in new tab. By default, CloudFront is sending all traffic to US bucket as we have defined US East 1 as the default origin. Now we have to go to Lambda and create a function which will redirect our traffic based on the origin. Search for Lambda. Click on Lambda. Click on Create Function. Over here, we have 2 options, either start from scratch or use a blueprint. We are going to use a blueprint over here. Click on Use a Blueprint, search for CloudFront. And in CloudFront, we are going to use CloudFront HTTP redirect. Click on that and click on Configure. So the name of the function is Vibhor AWS bucket. We are going to create a new role as we haven't created any IAM role. The name will be Vibhor AWS bucket hyphen lambda, just to represent that this role is used for lambda function. Scroll down and click on Create Function. Now, these are the details. The ARN of our CloudFront distribution is selected. If you have multiple ARNs, please verify the correct CloudFront distribution. Cache behavior is default or star. We are going to use origin requests over here and acknowledge it. Click on Deploy. Now if you remember, we used the default code and now we have to edit the code. Go to Code, click on Edit Code. In index.js file, we will delete the code from here. And now we have some example codes from lambda@edge AWS documentation. So if you click over here, you will get many examples. So in this example, we will scroll down a bit. A little more. And this is what we are using, which says using an origin request trigger to change the Amazon S3 origin region. So we can copy the code from here and then paste it in our Lambda function. So go back to Lambda, paste it here. Now we can remove the regions that we are not using, like we are not using Japan and India region. and we are also not using Central 1 region. If you want, you can also remove this text. Make sure you only remove the text and you do not remove any part of the code. So we have cleaned up our code. Now if you see, we need to give the name of our bucket, which is Vibhor AWS bucket hyphen and then the region name and then the S3 amazonaws.com. So now I will click on deploy. So all our changes are deployed. Click on add trigger. In select a trigger, we will select CloudFront. We want to deploy it at Lambda Edge. And then it will pre-populate our CloudFront distribution. We only have one cache behavior and the request is origin request. Click on acknowledge and click on deploy. So in the visual representation, we can see that our CloudFront deployment is connected to our Lambda function. Let's go to CloudFront, and if we see now the CloudFront is again updating. In the meantime, let's go and add our cache behavior. Go to behaviors, edit it, and now we have to add the cache policy. So we are going to use legacy cache settings. Click on whitelist and we are going to search for CloudFront. So we are going to whitelist our CloudFront viewer country such that the request should go to our Lambda function. Go scroll down and click on yes, edit. Go back to your distribution. It will take some time to get deployed. So I am pausing my video and I will be back when this deployment is complete. So all the changes have been deployed. Now let's copy this domain name and open it in a new window. Paste it. So by default, I am accessing the content from my US bucket, which was happening earlier also. I will see if I will change my region from India to UK. So is my bucket getting changed? So I will open a VPN, select UK. And now I am connected to the UK region. Go back, open a new browser tab, paste the URL. And if you see, my content is coming from the Great Britain bucket. So we have changed our S3 bucket. Let's try for some other country. Let's try for France. So I am again going back to my VPN and I'm changing it to France. So go back to a new tab, paste the link. So if you see, the data is fetched from the France bucket. Now let's try if the data is coming from some other bucket, let's say Germany. So let's take an example of Germany, which is not listed in our Lambda function. So open a new tab, paste the URL. And now, since we haven't added it into our Lambda function, so it is going to our default US. So in this way, we can easily implement routing of our S3 bucket based on the origin or the country of the viewer. In this video, we have deployed lambda@edge function with the help of CloudFront trigger and CloudFront cache behavior. It will route traffic to S3 bucket based on the viewer's country. Thanks for watching this video.